Hey there, my friend. Will here for FXAUUSD.com, and it is the last day of July 2021. And this video, we're going to look over this week's trading results as well as look at the results for July 2021. Okay, so it was a fantastic trading month. We had an 85% win ratio and 890 pips in the bag. Okay, so before we get into the actual trades that happened this week, if you're new to the channel and haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now. Okay, so let's get into this week's trades first. Okay, two trades. Okay, I kind of thought it was a quiet week, and based on previous weeks where we more or less won every trade this month and nearly for the past 2 months, a few losses were on the cards. Okay, so it was pretty quiet this week. We had two trades, two losses, and we're going to go over them now. I closed them out earlier this afternoon. Okay, at the end of the month, strange things can happen, options expiries and things like that. So let's have a look at the actual setups. Okay, so one was a sale on the British pound Aussie. Okay, so important thing we always do when trading is analyze your losses more than you do your wins. Okay, so because you'll learn a lot more from your losses than you do on your wins. Okay, so this British pound. Okay, so the reason I was taking this trade, it was at 189, 188, 500. You can see it's at the minute it's spiked up a little bit further. Okay, now I was expecting a bit of reaction around this area here on the charts. Okay, it also is. See, we've had multiple reactions here before. Also, it is the start of this kind of weekly area here also. Okay, this being the case, we had this down leg here. I'll just actually use this. Okay, zoom out. And okay, so this, we have this weekly area here. Okay, and we also, at this weekly area, at the start of it, we have this kind of previous resistance before. Okay, so was expecting a bit of a reaction here. Okay, it hasn't done that. It did stop for a little bit, drop, and then, but it's literally just blown straight up through it. Okay, and it happens sometimes. Okay, let's look at the daily charts. Okay, you can see everything was looking good here on the process area. We were getting divergent signals, so I was waiting for price to pop up into the area and then hopefully drop down. So everything was looking good for the setup. Okay, if we look inside this area here, we have the initial small daily area here that caused the move down. It's at the top of that area now. Okay, let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. Okay, again, as the market's approaching the 188 500 area, where I was probably looking to enter this trade, where we did enter it, sorry, and you can see price action slowing down, market moving sideways, pop up into the area. When this usually happens, the market sells off. Okay, could be because it's the end of the month. There's maybe a target price for options expiries, something like that. Something could be happening like that. Again, I do still expect us to drop down from here. Just one of those setups. Everything looked right, but it didn't go my way. Okay, it happens, and I can't win all my trades. Okay, so that's basically, I don't really fault myself for this position. It's just everything looked, based on other setups, the way I normally trade, it looked good. This time it didn't work. Okay, it happens. Okay, so the next trade, we lost around 50 or 60 pips in that. I think I closed it out earlier on. Okay, as the US session at the end of a Friday is not really a good session to be trading. Okay, so that trade didn't work out. Last but not least was the Euro Swiss franc. Okay, only two trades triggered. Okay, basically I'm looking at this area here, okay, to buy at 108, 100 we're looking to buy at, okay, basically inside this area. Didn't expect it to break. You could say the leg start was down here where it is now, okay. Our setup would have given us plenty of room to go against us. It went against us 30 pips. Again, looking at price action, daily charts. Daily charts is coming down into this area. We've got a change of structure. 4-hour charts. Market's moving sideways. It breaks down a little bit further. I do expect this to move back up. Just this week we didn't have time, okay? The market continued to drop down. Again, maybe because it's the end of the month. Some price targets may be on the radar for large players, and they're pushing the market to hit a certain price. Who knows, okay? But my setup did not work this week. Okay, we lost 30 pips. It dropped a little bit this morning. Was around about break even most of the week. And yeah, so nothing we could do. Didn't work out. Just didn't have enough time. Wasn't on our side this week. Again, this trade next week I will take this again. Okay, so those were the two trades that we took this week. Lost on both of them. It happens. Now let's have a look at the actual trading results for the month. Okay, so see, it was a good month, 5% this month. Okay, and there will be a link below where you can actually track the trading account. You can actually track the live account here, and you can see 11% on my live account this month, sorry. Okay, so a great month. Let's have a look. Okay, first week of July we made 70 pips. Okay, 2 positions, 2 wins. Second week when we had the one trade, that was that huge trade on the CAD Swiss franc. It was also one of the trades that I give out on my free weekly setups. Okay, just a note that I don't include daily pip counts in the tally at the end of the month, just basically because my main service is the weekly signals. The daily trades are a bonus, so these will add up to extra pips each month. Okay, my tally is on the actual main service, which is the weekly trades. Okay, so the first week was 70 pips, although we did have 70 pips also on the daily trades. 180 pips the second week, and also 130 pips on the daily trades. Then again, third week, 160 pips on the weekly trades, 1 loss that week, and the rest all winners, and 70 pips on the daily trades. And last week was the huge week. Okay, we had 10 setups, 10 wins, 550 pips on the weekly trades, and we lost 70 pips on the daily trades. Okay, then this week, 2 weekly setups and minus 80 pips, which left us total on the weekly setups 880 pips and well over 1200 pips, or 1200 pips if you include the daily trades also. Okay, weekly trades, we had 20 setups on the weekly trades this month, 17 wins, 3 losses with an 85% win ratio. Okay, you can track the live account by clicking the link in the description of this YouTube video. Okay, so that's this month. A fantastic trading month. Really looking forward to August, as these kind of moves that have happened this week have set us up for some nice moves in August and especially next week. So want to get access to the service, simply click the link below. Any questions, let me know at will@thefxace.com. Have a fantastic weekend and see you on the next video.